Hello, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I want to talk about Elden Ring, beating the freaking brakes off of every single PlayStation first party game this year. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, we all sat there and we watched the Game Awards last night. It really did seem like a lot of PlayStation games are getting a lot of awards, and I mean, that's fine. I mean, obviously, PlayStation games are pretty good, they do pretty well. A lot of people play them used. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people pick those games up, they get them in the bundles. There's the dedicated few that go out there and buy the game day one and play through it and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, and it's always fun. It's always good, and it's almost like the just desserts for how the PlayStation fanboys treat every other gamer in the world. Um, and I know because I used to be one. I used to be a hardcore PlayStation fanboy. Like PlayStation was my main go-to, my main box. Now it's Xbox. Xbox has been doing a lot for gaming and pushing things forward with Game Pass. While they haven't showed a whole lot of games this year or anything like that, um, they still have, created a platform that is the cost of entry is pretty low, and the quality of games that you get on the service are pretty good. They range anywhere from really good AAA games all the way down to indie games, which I've been playing a lot of indie games lately. I've been covering a lot of indie games on the show, on the channel, and these are games that I've seen, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I want to play that. That looks pretty interesting. And I'll tell you, man, that I've found I've probably found a lot of fun in these indie and double A games, as opposed to buying these AAA bangers that are just so good. So it's good to see something like Elden Ring come out and completely change a genre, and then literally put everything else to shame. Horizon Forbidden West, it felt just like Horizon Zero Dawn. God of War Ragnarok felt like God of War Ragnarok 2018, and Gran Turismo 7 was literally Gran Turismo Sport with a new coat of paint. So when you see something that comes out and redefines a genre, get game of the year over a game that, like, yeah, dude, Sony games got pretty visuals. They got good stories. They've got great actors and actresses that do these games, but the gameplay, man, when you really, if you take away all the glitz and glam and all the high quality actors and stuff, then PlayStation games are just as average as anything else on the market. The literal only thing that sets them apart is that sweet Call of Duty money that they get from Call of Duty every year, so they can put more money into those budgets. Because let's face it, man, God of War, those games, they don't make back them budgets. Those are bonuses, man. Those are bonuses. But Sony wants them to make back the budgets. They want you to think that these games are God of War or Call of Duty quality, but they're simply not. There's not enough to them. There's not enough to these games to really go out there and like try to take a crown from Bethesda games, man. They sell a lot of copies because a lot of people play them, and they play them for a long time. Most of the Sony games, man, you play them once and you're kind of just done with them. You're kind of over them. A game like Elden Ring is going to be played for years and years and years. I don't even think anybody's going to be talking about God of War Ragnarok after the show. Like, are they really going to talk about God of War Ragnarok next year or the year before? I don't know. I don't really think so, man. I've played a lot of games in my life, and I've played a lot of PlayStation games to know that God of War just wasn't, it just didn't hit that spot for me. Like, it just didn't. It felt like it was trying to be too many things at once, and I feel like it just didn't really flesh out any of the mains. It didn't flesh out enough stuff in the main campaign to make it like, oh yeah, like I shouldn't have to play side quests to get my campaign. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. So I'm just happy to grant the Elden Ring one. Elden Ring is clearly the game of a generation, and it's good. It's great. It's amazing, and it's only getting better and better. And hopefully they bring some more content to that game, because, man, I personally plan on playing Elden Ring for a very long time. I want to try to get back to it before the end of this year, see if I can possibly get through the game. Like I said, I'm kind of I'm kind of hitting up against my skill level on that game, and I don't have a problem admitting that. Like, some people just are gonna have trouble with those types of games, and I suggest you keep going forward. I mean, I try to. I even go back to Sekiro every now and then. I still haven't beat Sekiro. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm just glad the superior product won, and we can all put that to rest now. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.